Final prat, my wife's glasses exposed her cheating, so I blindsided her by selling the house and serving her divorce papers. Update 2, sorry I took this long to update, couldn't help it. It took this long to get the divorce final. A lot has happened since my last post. The first was her lawyer and mine fixing a meeting between us, which was an absolute disaster. It was filled with cries and emotional manipulation. She had several questions for me, while I just had one: why? The same classic reply: it meant nothing, it was just for fun. That meeting cleared one thing: she was more bothered about the house getting snatched off her head than the divorce, and I couldn't be happier about my decision. Obviously, she pleaded for reconciliation and to go for couples therapy and stuff like that, but it was all a bluff. The meeting took place at her lawyer's office. After she walked out of the cabin, I stood at the window to see her walking out of the building. She stood outside. I thought maybe she was waiting for an Uber, but guess who came to pick her up? Her affair partner. That sight sent a shiver down my spine. She had the audacity to call her affair partner to pick her up after leaving a meeting where she was pleading with me for another chance. That's not all. After she vacated the house, I went there to collect my leftover stuff, and that son of a witch had the balls to walk up to me and say, "Dude, you're overreacting. Your wife loves you a lot, you're a fool to let her go." I stared at him with raging eyes and continued to say, "I know she messed up, but look at her, she's so pretty, she can get away with strike one. And look at you, you can't get lucky twice to bag such a beauty." Before he finished his sentence, I punched him right on the nose. It started bleeding. He didn't expect the blow. I screamed, "Run if you want your bones to be inside your body." It sounds funny now, it wasn't when I said it. I was in anger. He walked away cursing. I don't know what he expected when he talked to me and said crap about me while still effing my wife. Joanna was couch surfing with her friend, but later I got to know she had moved in with her affair partner. Her parents tried to intervene and talk me out of the divorce, but when they saw their daughter was still fooling around with her affair partner, they cut her off. Since then, I haven't seen them around. During the hearing, initially, some of her friends also reached out with her case, asking me to give her a chance, but eventually, they backed off. She didn't shy away from hanging out with her affair partner. She crossed all levels of shamelessness. That scumbag accompanied her during the court hearings, not inside the premises, but he would be around, pick up, drop off, and sometimes hanging in the cafe during the hearing break. Initially, I used to be bothered a lot, but then it only made me and my case stronger. What I got to know from my lawyer was that her legal team advised her not to hang out with him openly, but she didn't pay any heed. Sadly, she had to suffer in her alimony, details not allowed. The funny part is when she was pleading against the divorce, when the magistrate questioned her about living and hanging out with the affair partner, she said she was doing it on purpose, just to make me feel jealous and get back at me. In her twisted logic, she imagined I would run back to her when I saw her in his arms. The reality was I felt disgusted and wanted her to disappear from my sight. The proceedings were long and exhausting, but finally, I got rid of a cheater. Yes, I wasted 9 years of my life, married for 6 and dated for 3, but I also saved the rest of my life. Yeah, I'm trying to be positive. What else can I do? It sucks. It's been a few months since then, and honestly, I still feel like I'm waking up from a bad dream. I moved to a new city and started fresh in a new place, but the past still haunts me. At first, I felt lost, like I'd been stripped of everything I knew, but with each day, I feel a little stronger. I know I did the right thing. Looking back, I'm glad I didn't confront Joanna outright. Watching her life fall apart without warning was the only closure I needed. She thought she could have it all, that she could live this double life, lying to my face and expecting me to stay clueless. I gave her the surprise of her life, just like she gave me. I wanted her to feel the same gut punch, the same shock and betrayal. Sometimes life doesn't give you a fair warning before things come crashing down, but I took control and walked away with my dignity. I'm never looking back.